Mr. Woolen, what can I expect at my closing?
Closings usually take place at the offices of a title insurance company, at an attorney's office, or at the realtor's office or mortgage broker's office, sometimes at a bank. At the closing, you should expect the real estate people to be there, as well as your attorney. At the closing, the seller will be expected to sign the deed and other documents to transfer title to the house, and the buyer will be there in order to sign the mortgage and the other documents necessary to purchase a house and to pay the closing proceeds. Everyone will have to sign a closing statement. The closing statement identifies the parties, the amount of the loans, it describes the property, and also has all of the expenses that the parties, usually the buyer, is paying in connection with the loan and in connection with the sale. These include loan expenses, title expenses, government recording expenses, and other expenses, for example, the expense of a survey. On the closing statement, certain expenses are prorated. For example, the seller may get credit for oil in the oil tank or for expenses which the seller has paid in advance, for example, homeowners association fees. The buyer also gets credit, for example, credit for taxes that will have to be paid at the end of the year, or for the buyer's deposit or other monies the buyer has already paid. At the end of the closing, the buyer tenders his purchase price, which is usually in the form of cash, a cashier's check, or a certified check. The seller delivers the deed and the other papers. They're exchanged, and everyone has a nice day.